So I'm out kind of still testing the Sony ZV-1F. It's nighttime, I'm on a dock. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, you can see it. I brought my Panasonic S1R out to take some photos. Yeah, noisy drawbridge in the background. But anyway, there's kind of where we are. And motion sensor lights keep kicking on. But I'm going to set it down and we're going to see once the Panasonic S1R's lens defogs, then we'll kind of take some photos of some red lights that are on the bridge over here. And see how that goes. It took a while for the ZV-1F lens to defog once I pulled it out of my camera bag. And now just kind of a waiting game for the S1R's 50mm Panasonic S lens to defog. So. Also while I'm out here, I'm going to try to get some photos with this to see how it can do. Yeah, I don't really know. How well it's going to do, because I've got a bunch of light above me and it's darker further out, so we'll see. Now the humidity is really high. I mean, it's got to be in the mid-90s or higher, which happens here in July and August. It rained today, and well, a lot of the moisture didn't evaporate. So a lot of it's still in the air, but the temperature's cool. So overall, not too bad. I've got the Rode Wireless Go attached to the ZV-1F. This is the lav mic for it, or the lav mic Go, I believe is what it is. And that's with the little dead cat that's on it. So I'll see if I can take a photo of that setup, which is the ZV-1F with the vlogging kit handle, and also the zoom attached to it. Or, sorry, the Rode attached to it. In fact, I'm probably going to switch over, cut the video off really quick, take some photos with that since the lens isn't fogged up anymore while I wait on this. took a few photos, and still waiting on the S1R's lens to defog. So let's take a look at the red lights. Yeah, so that cluster of lights. I'll get a few shots of that. Some shots of some of that stuff you see in the background there. So I'm at a restaurant. This is a place where people can come and get bait and also eat. And they offer 24-hour bait service, so you can pull up at night and get what you need. Right. So far this has been convenient. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well it's going to work out at night though. It's definitely not the equivalent of a Panasonic S1H at night, because the S1H would have like zero issues with the lighting here, which is really poor lighting. So we'll see. It's all good. Doing a lot of testing with it. So if you saw the last video of the ZV-1F, that was with the little dead cat that comes with it, and this is coming off my hopefully it's coming off of this. Looks like it is. Alright, anyway, stop doing that. Doubt you can see it, but lens is still fogged up. It's still in the process of coming down to a normal temperature. One of the things I forgot to put in my camera bag. One of the things I forgot to put in my camera bag was a pack of desiccant. So don't have that there. Strangely enough, I have seen 2 cats and a raccoon. So yeah, hasn't been a total loss. I just couldn't get photos of the raccoon. He was wading through the edge of the water over here. I have no idea what he was looking for, but there's a lot. This place sells seafood, so I'm sure they hope to find like shells from shrimp and other seafood near the garbage over there. So I brought the 35mm Panasonic Lumix S lens, and currently have the 50 on here. So again, while we're waiting, let's go check out the Nami Burn-E. I have a Nami Burn-E 2 Max specifically for doing stuff like this. I can just jump on it and go. I don't really have to worry about gas as long as I'm not going a long distance, even though I can get 40 miles an hour out of this thing. This is the Nami. I've got lights like this. I get cheap lights off of Amazon. These two are, the one on this side and the one on that side on the front are blue, are set to blue. And there's two on the back. I'd set those to red. It also has its own lights, so I mean it's got ambient lighting, it's got turn signals, and it has a brake light. And I also have, see, hanging off the front of that V-shaped part, towards the rear, is another light. And then there's an Osmo action mount connected to an articulating arm. So up here, another light, Osmo action. Just a case that keeps stuff in. My JBL speaker, which is pretty cool. And RAM mount for holding my phone. I had an extra bar to hold this and this because trying to put it all on the handlebars was really not practical. So anyway, let's take a look at the restaurant. And this is a little park that's here. Yeah, so I'll show you the sign, although it probably will be grainy as can be. And you can see the walkway. So it goes out all throughout there and it goes much further down. It's a good place to come and walk if you're wanting to walk out in the sun. It's a very good place to go. But now we got that. I rode the Nami down here. It's not too bad. The speed limit. Speed limit's around 35 to 45 miles an hour, so the Nami doesn't have a problem. It can go up to 60. So. Oh, almost. Oh, finally. Okay, we've got like 1/16 of that lens that needs to finish defogging. So I'm going to stop this and wait for that to finish and come back to you guys. All right, so we're in luck. It finally defogged. So I'll be taking some photos. I brought my iFootage little mini tabletop tripod. It stands about this high. It's similar to one that comes with a iFootage Cobra C180 too, and that's how I got my first one, was by buying that. But I've added a second one and I've got it in the camera bag. I need a t-shirt that says, "Hey dummy, don't forget the manual focus switch on the lens." I had the lens head covering it up and didn't I didn't think to check it. So that was the first time I used that lens. And that's it's the first time I used that lens, and that's why the manual focus was on. It was just set that way for some reason. Either someone at the factory did it, or it got switched somehow, some other way. But yeah, started working out a little bit better when I remembered to actually turn that back to autofocus when trying to use autofocus. So, yeah, big fish. So that's pretty much going to be it for this, and hopefully this test worked out okay. with the Rode wireless Go, and also with the Sony vlogging kit and the Sony ZV-1F. All right, thanks.